Hey guys, welcome back to our channel and welcome to a very special drive today. I'm the co-passenger today in a brand new car, brand new company with an amazing product. And to learn all about this, I have here with me Andreas Bovensiepen, the founder and CEO of Bovensiepen. And right now I'm in this beautiful Bovensiepen Zagato. You might have seen the car. It was introduced on Lake Como's shores just a couple of months ago. Now it's here in Pebble Beach for the first time. Andy, thank you for driving me. Thank you for having me in the car and talk about this. So maybe we're gonna start right into this. What is Bovensiepen?
Bovensiepen is our family name. Our family has been in the car business for 60 years, and now we are based in Germany, Bavaria, Buchloe. And yeah, we have 6 years of experience, but now there's a new era, and we had the idea to make very nice cars with a completely elegant exterior design. And so we partnered up with Zagato, with Andreas Zagato, which is a coach-built company for 106 years. And we thought, oh, let's do a very stylish, elegant Gran Turismo, a coupe, which has a very nice side view without a B pillar and completely retractable windows in the rear.
Sure.
And I think so far the reactions on the design and on our engineering were absolutely great. It couldn't be better, so we are very happy.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So clearly, you know, when you look at the car, you can tell that there is an influence from the BMW side because it comes with the chassis and all of it from the BMW. So it's based on a BMW M4 Convertible, but of course it's much more than that. So maybe let's talk about, you know, how is it different than the M4 Convertible? What have you changed on the car? Maybe some of the weight savings that you've done, carbon fiber, suspension setup, all of that, and what kind of ride quality you're trying to achieve with this one? Sportier, more comfortable, more luxurious?
Technically wise, the cars get more and more complex. You get, this is a petrol powered 6-cylinder inline with 600 horsepower
600.
And 516 pound-feet of torque. But in the future cars, get more complex with hybrid stuff, with maybe electric. So we thought, let's go more in the direction of nice design and combine engineering and design to make design-wise very harmonious cars. We have a dedicated team of 300 people. But of course, we are not designers, so it was perfect to team up with Andreas Zagato to make this kind of first vehicle. But coming back to your question, of course, if you make a new exterior design, it's a lot of parts. This car is up to 400 parts because it's not only the exterior, which you can see is a lot of small parts beneath, which are made from carbon fiber as well. So mainly the car is done of carbon fiber, the bonnet, the fenders, the trunk lid, the bumpers, front, rear. So it's a lot of parts, but I think there's maybe you had it in the 20s and 30s. There was a lot of coach-built cars like Rolls-Royce, Bentleys, and I think this is a little bit coming back. So the people like very unique cars.
Sure. And
very limited cars. So we are investigating. We like the Bovensiepen Zagato to limit the amount of cars we will produce, but currently we are for the first time in US, and we look for the appearance and for the resonance we get with this car, and afterwards we will let's say in 2-3 months we will say, okay, this is an amount of figure we will do, maybe a 99, something like plus minus, and then we will settle a price tag as well. And
take it from there.
Yes.
But from an engineering perspective, so based on the M4 Convertible, how difficult was it to like have no B pillar, for example, and then all these changes that you've done to the body? Was any engineering constraints there?
Of course, we produce cars, Gran Turismo, that you can enjoy every day. So we liked to have a nice trunk. You have all the functionalities that you have a car, that you have a dream car, but you can drive every day without problems. You can put a pair of skis inside. So therefore, one big task was we took the convertible because we like to make the nice double bubble curvature, which Zagato is famous for. But at least we wanted to have the functionality and versatility of the trunk from the convertible. So we didn't want to make everything new. And this was quite a thing to solve and to discuss with the designers from Zagato, but finally we did it. We like to make a Gran Turismo with a very precise steering feel. So we have tires from Michelin, which suits very well. But additionally, we like to have our suspension, so we have specially adapted Bilstein dampers, which are, I think, which work very nice. So still, you can change here the different modes like Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and they have been adjusted to.
How did you manage to achieve 600 horsepower out of that S58 engine?
Oh, I think we have a lot of experience with this engine as well, and of course we did a complete new exhaust system together with Akrapovic, to reduce back pressure massively on the one hand, and on the other hand the engine breezes from the air inlet. We found some reduction in the air inlet. We could realize that the engine can breathe a little bit more freely.
I mean, it sounds really good. I mean, it sounds really, really good, honestly. I mean, it's that Akrapovic exhaust. I actually went to their factory in Ljubljana, and it's fantastic what they do. And now it's in sport. Oh yeah. Look at all the people taking videos. Oh my God, this is so powerful. I mean, you can definitely feel the 600 horsepower and the extra torque. It's so nice. That sounds really good. And now it's stiffened up quite a bit. I can definitely feel the power.
Okay, go on.
All right, I was enjoying this.
Yes, that's fine. Of course.
So I read in the press release also that you've done a lot of carbon fiber changes to the chassis. So you took out whatever you could from the chassis while still maintaining the stiffness of it. Maybe can you talk a little bit through that? Like, what did you change on the chassis and added carbon fiber to it to lose some weight?
To get this nice new design, of course, we needed, or we widened the body in the rear and in the front. So we changed the front fenders, left, right, of course. Then we have a new bonnet, and these parts are made of carbon fiber, so a little bit lighter than aluminum parts. Then we have the front bumper, which is done from carbon fiber as well, the rear bumper and the trunk lid. So this is a lot of parts. And then the hardtop, which is fixed, but it's done in carbon fiber as well.
So that's carbon fiber as well too?
Okay. But what we didn't want to do is to do any welding on the chassis. So this was the main reason we used a convertible, because if we would have used the coupes, and you have a fixed roof. And especially the roof makes the car so special.
It really does. I mean, the roofline, when it flows into the back, it's so beautiful. And
still the rear window, it's glass.
It's actually usable.
It's not Lexan. It's done by real glass.
Beautiful. Now let's talk about the craftsmanship. So, what are you trying to achieve when it comes to the craftsmanship inside the car? Like, what do you think your customers will be looking for?
Our family is known for highest quality and highest refinement, and of course, still whether we set up a suspension, we're looking for the last detail. I was doing racing. I was winning the 24-hour Nürburgring race in 1998. I have a history in racing for more than 20 years. So finally, I have a very good feeling to make a car fast. I hate understeer, especially if you have an all-wheel drive. It's important that you that you have the right wheel and tire combinations, that you have the right camber setup, front, rear, springs, anti-roll bars. So I know how to make the car fast, but still we are looking for getting a certain comfort in it, because it's not a race car. It's a car where you can drive every day. So you have a certain comfort, but the car is still fast. And I think this is very special to achieve. Not a lot of car companies can do so, but we are famous for, and therefore, yes, this was one target. But if you go on quality and craftsmanship, we have a dedicated team of 300 people, which 60 years experience and a lot of people, 20 years experience, and we can do the finest, the interior, how you can see it's Rolls-Royce quality. It's the same leather, we call it Lavalina, but it's the same leather quality of Rolls-Royce. Okay. And you see a lot of details, the stitching, everything is very much refined. Or the Alcantara.
I mean, the stitching is absolutely amazing. I'll show the Alcantara here too.
Yes.
I mean, you can touch it.
You can open this as well.
You can see it all sits integrated there nicely too. Now, how long does it take to build a car like this? Because I'm assuming there are a lot of man hours that go into this. Absolutely.
So to make this car is about 250, at least 250 working hours. Okay. And to do this interior alone, which is completely hand-built and by our settlers, it takes an additionally 130 hours.
Okay, so just for the interior.
It's about 390 pieces had been cut out of leather and set, put together now inside here.
Usually when you run a car company, having a lot of customizations and options, and that could be overwhelming from a supplier perspective, from complexities and all of that. But do you plan on offering, let's say, a bespoke program or a program where I can come to you and say, Andy, I want this car, but I want this particular interior color and this leather combination and all of that? Will you offer unlimited options, or do you define what you can get?
Finally, the customer designs up to his imagination, what he likes to get, what he likes to have, and we try to realize it. So there's hardly any limits. Of course, we give some hints to the customers, which color combinations we think look nice, but finally it's up to the customer. So as long as you pay, I can come to you and say, hey, I want this, and this, can we please make it happen? Kind of what Rolls-Royce does with their customers, basically, also. Yes, absolutely, Okay, so let's talk about, when do you think you could have a car on the road? So currently we are in the homologation process for Europe. We are completely in, and it's a matter of a few months. For America, we have just to investigate. There's a lot of things like crash testing and emission testing. So we are just in this process, but we think we can deliver the first cars mid of next year. Maybe not. Maybe US a little bit later. Gotcha. If you were to bring the car to America eventually, how would you handle the service portion of it, or the warranty and all of that? Well, still in the past, we worked very close with BMW dealers, and it's our intention, of course, to work with these with a part of BMW dealers or dealer body again, but still, as I mentioned, we have to settle it out. Of course, So it's a bit too early, but of course, customer satisfaction is very, very important. So what was people's impression when they first saw the car at the Quail? Because I was there yesterday also, and as I was filming the car, a lot of people came out, like, what is this? Like, I've never seen this brand before. So the feedback, everybody said, wow, it's quite a nice shape, and wow, look, it's a long bonnet, and it's a low headlights, it's a very classic, very elegant shape. Wow, what have you done? So it's a lot of people still young people and enthusiastic young people say that, wow, this design, whoop, it looks so harmonious, so elegant and still sporty. So yeah, so far the response is overwhelming.
Do you plan on offering different variants? They're more like coach built, like you said, or you're gonna stick to this formula for a while?
Okay, first, this is a first project, but of course we like with Bovensiepen, we have, due to the fact that we have such a big dedicated team, we are looking on future products after this product.
Okay, sure.
Of course,
no price point yet or any.
As I mentioned right now, we are in the investigation for the homologation for Europe, and of course it's a big difference whether we have the car in Europe or whether we have it in Europe and the United States, both countries. If we do both countries, then probably the figure will double, because there's a very high potential of car guys over here who are probably interested in the car. And then we will limit this car to a certain number, and then we settle the price. Because if you have a little bit of higher number, you have tooling costs for the cars, and then maybe the tooling costs are only twice as high.
So it's the economies of scale, basically.
Yes, absolutely.
That's kind of what it is. Now maybe we do something fun towards the end of this, so maybe we find a spot where I can get out and I can actually listen to the exhaust. Maybe you do a couple of drive-bys so we can see the car in motion a little bit too before it gets too dark. Alright, so Andy, thanks for doing this drive-bys. Sounds really, really good. The car looks fantastic in motion. Of course, next year I'll make sure to come to Buchloe and maybe we'll do some other fun stuff. Maybe we'll take it to the track. That'll be even better because, you know, winning the Nürburgring, I'm pretty sure you can push this car like on the track like no one else can. And you and I have done rides together. I was with you in a car on Laguna Seca. You were taking that car to the bank.
Yes, still funny that you still remember it.
I remember it. For now, thank you once again. Good luck with the brand. And of course, we'll bring you more updates as Bovensiepen goes forward with the plans.
I'm very pleased with your work, and it's always a pleasure speaking to you. And
I appreciate you've always been very candid with me since early days. We've shared a lot of stories from the past, and I always feel like I'm learning something when I speak with you. You know so much about engineering and driving and all of that. So really, it's really my pleasure more than anything else. Guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. We'll have a lot more content with this amazing car in the future.